Beautiful Sagittarius, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings and Chippy. I'm coming in to do your reading for 2025, January, and we'll see what's coming up. Hey Sparky, you want to come say hi to Sag too? Are you too lazy to get up? Come on, come say hi to Sagittarius. There you go, good boy. These are my psychic assistants, and they really do help ground not only my energy, but my viewers' energy. So thanks for all your nice comments about my buddies. Chippy has his own channel now, so be sure to check that out. I'll put a link up there so you can see. And we have an amazing, funny, hilarious video that's coming out today that you don't want to miss. So be sure and look for the link for that, okay? All right, so Chippy, let's ask what's coming for Sagittarius, okay? All right. I think I have Chippy fuzz on me. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, what's coming? I'm going to pull these by feel, and we're going to look and see how your 2025 is shaping up, especially kind of this month, but you know, there's no hard time frame on this. It can happen when it happens and when you see this video, okay? What's coming for Sagittarius, or what does Sagittarius need to know? First one out. There's a lot of energy here, Sag. You know, when I pull these by feel, I can feel if they're hot or cold or vibrating or what. Some of these are super, wow, there's more here than I even imagined. Okay, so they're hot. These cards are hot. And look at this, first card up, Queen of Wands. Guys, this is most significant for you, and this can be a Sagittarius card. You know, this is the superwoman. She does everything, Sag. She gets everything done. It's like if you want it done, hand it over to a Queen of Wands, okay? Because she will get it done. She handles everything. Multitasker, big time. So let's see what else is coming up here. Really interesting. Do we have one more? No, but we're going to do what you don't see oh, wow. What you don't see coming. Major success. Sagittarius, this is so cool. So, whoo, where do I even start? And I'm also going to clarify these as I go along. So let's look into Queen of Wands. First of all, we've got Queen of Wands. We've got a Queen of Cups. We have got a 10 of Swords. I mean, a 9 of Swords ending. So if you've been having any sort of anxiety, this is ending. That's a good thing. We've got 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. We've got 3 queens here. Sagittarius, that's amazing. And what you don't even see coming is this victory card. We also have a King of Wands here. Wow, okay. All right, let's start with Queen of Wands and see what we've got. And I'm going to clarify with these Night Guardian Animal Totem cards. I know Sagittarius, you all love these cards as much as I do. So your Queen of Wands is clarified by the Emperor. Wow, powerful, Sag, powerful. So look at this and this wise, I'm sorry, I keep dropping these cards. So this is the wise owl right next to the Queen of Wands. So this is your intuition, all right, leading you toward this super challenge that you are taking on. This is about you being the person in charge. This is about maybe you either taking on a masculine role in a way of you being in charge, or you being the person who builds something, builds your empire, okay? You know, not always thought of as a feminine thing. I mean, I know it is in modern day superheroes, but, you know, a lot of people don't think of a woman as being an emperor. Okay, it blurs the lines of what your role is, you know, and your success, and where your success is coming from, and how you're approaching it, you know, how you're approaching it. Really interesting. Let's see what else it says about that. I don't know if I explained that well, but hopefully you know what I meant about that, okay, because there's something there about People don't expect you to approach things in maybe what would be considered a masculine way when you're a feminine. I think I'm explaining that right. So we've also got the Justice card here. Yeah, so you're bringing more balance in by using your intuition, and maybe more balance to all of your super multitasking. Okay, so I think this, what you've built as well, is bringing you more balance into your life as well. This is such a fiery, passionate Queen of Wands card. You know, this could be you dealing with a fire sign. You know, this could also be Aries or Leo. But usually when I get this, it's my sign for Sagittarius. And of course, I'm Sagittarius too, so I'm pretty good at picking up on other Sag energies. So let's look at why you felt in limbo. We've got the Hanged Man as your challenge. Maybe you're feeling in limbo right now just because of the time of year. Maybe you want out of a state of limbo, something there about this challenge or some contrast there for you. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you've felt like you've been in a state of limbo about money, and you know you're building your wealth. So there's something here about this kicking into gear for you, and you having to get out of this state of limbo in order to get to your Ten of Pentacles. At least to get to it faster, okay? So there's a couple of cards here that are interesting to me, and I'm going to have to kind of weed my way through these a little bit, okay? We've got Ace of Cups in your energy, and the foundation of that, the Chariot, but they both did come up reversed, okay? So I almost feel like there's been a delay in love, or maybe if you're kind of blocked opening your heart back up, and also that blockage is creating a blockage on your path forward. But that's just my first thought, but let me look into this a little bit more. Oh, I just heard a tone. It's an unusual tone too, Sag. It wasn't like the usual, I don't know how to explain it. It was almost like a chime. I don't think that was in the room. I don't know. You let me know if you heard it too. But it had to do, when I looked at this Chariot card, I heard a chime. Went on for a couple of seconds. So felt really good. You know, I go by feel on that. It wasn't a warning. It was like, it was almost like, ta-da, like something good's happening with this Chariot. All right, let's clarify this. And of course, it won't be upside down for everybody, but I do feel almost like you're holding back from new love, because you don't want new love to block your path forward to what you're building with this Emperor energy. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And you don't want an Emperor to block you. You want to do it yourself. I feel this independent, you know, Sag is very, very independent. And I feel like you're like, I don't really want this attraction. There might be an attraction there. You're like, I don't really want that, because I want to continue down my path unencumbered. I don't want that weight of that Emperor on me. If it's an Emperor aside from your own Emperor energy, it's like and I should explain it like, you want to use your own Emperor energy. You don't really want an Emperor helping you, telling you what to do. You're independent. You're doing it on your own. So I feel like you're walking away from an attraction. I think you're closing it down, and you just don't want it to impede your path. You know, this is your path to success, and it hasn't been easy. And I feel like you want your Ten of Pentacles to come in. You're building that. You're focused on that. You want to have this success and this financial nest egg or more. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. You're turning, I don't even have to clarify that. You're turning your back on it. You know, a lot of my readings don't come from the cards because I am clairvoyant and I'm a medium too. So I definitely get a lot of messages that aren't necessarily in the cards, but usually the cards validate it too. So here we go. Here's what's moving into your past. I think this has already happened, moving into your past. And this is the Queen of Cups. And she is very heart-centered. You know, coming up in your immediate future is letting go of anxiety. Feeling this opening of the heart. Here it is again. Some of you might have had an opportunity, you know, for love or an attraction starting or something like that. I think some of you walked away from it because it was giving you anxiety. maybe it's keeping you awake at night. You're like, oh, it's going to get me off my path. It's already distracting me. Things like that. I think you walked away from that. On another note, this could be a mother. Some of you may have lost your mother, sadly enough, and I'm really sorry if that's the meaning of this card. There may have been anxiety, connected with that, because in your immediate future, that anxiety is ending. Thank goodness, right? So let's go over to your Nine of Pentacles, and for some of you, it's reversed. Let's see what that means, Sag, okay? Nine of Pentacles is a fantastic card having to do with self-sufficiency. You like that card? Chippy has something to say about that. What do you have to say about it? You're not sure? Do you want to pick a card? All right. His toenail hit this one under here. Oh, having to do with marriage. Look at this. He says your anxiety came from a potential marriage or some sort of commitment, maybe even a Taurus energy for some of you. Wow, Chippy, thank you for that. That was really good. Thank you. Yeah, so he's clarifying your anxiety. So for some, Chippy's very intuitive. This is why he has his own channel now, because and his readings are really resonating with people, because when he has something to say, if he says, Mom, you're missing something, he pulls a card and he clarifies. So there you go. For some of you, this anxiety, you walked away from being heart-centered or being the Queen of Cups, or you walked away from a Queen of Cups. Your anxiety's ending, and this new beginning in love is on its head. You discontinued a path forward in love because I think it was giving you anxiety. I feel like it was taking your independence, Sag. I do. I feel like you were afraid this commitment was going to be too heavy, or it interfered with your beliefs. Maybe the person you were going to get involved with didn't have the same belief system. Maybe they weren't as spiritual as you. Maybe they didn't understand fifth dimension energy and Pleiades and star people and all the things that we've talked about here in my reading. So yeah, there was a conflict in beliefs for sure. Thank you, Chippy. That's Chippy for you. Yeah, that was great, Chippy. Wow. You gave me the goosebumps, buddy. I seriously got the goosebumps. Okay. So your Nine of Pentacles, you want to keep that. You want to keep your self-sufficiency, and you're going to. Here it is. Nine of Pentacles in your immediate future, because you've walked away from something that you thought might interfere with that. So let's go over to your energy. Look at this, Sag. This is you. This is how other people are seeing you, is Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles has her financial stability, right? She's in charge. She's the person that either has the great career or has a trust fund or has money. She's in charge of her own finances. She doesn't have a King of Pentacles next to her. She's the Queen of Pentacles, all right? Now, take it as it resonates for you. This could be the other way around, but what I'm trying to say is you're doing this independently, okay? And maybe differently from what people expect. I think they're looking at you going, like, how does he or she even do that? How do they do all that by themselves? Because you're so independent. So we've got Six of Wands. Yeah, clarifying, and this is amazing, Sag. So first of all, the Six of Wands is a victory card, and it's clarifying Queen of Pentacles, who's the money person, okay? All right? Financial stability, big time here. Victory, public acclaim. You might be in the spotlight with this victory, big time. What you don't see coming is also Six of Wands. See how these fit together? This is so exciting, Sag. Wow. I'm excited too, because I'm Sagittarius, so I'm like, this is fantastic news for all Sagittarius out there, and it's about time, right, Chippy? Because Sagittarius went through, as a whole, a really hard time the last 10 or even 20 years, last 2 decades. Sagittarius has just been beat up almost by one thing after another. You guys have faced some real hard challenges and a lot of Ten of Swords moments and Dark Night of the Souls and all those things, right, Chippy? It's turning around big time. That makes you really happy? Look how happy Chippy is. He's so calm about this. You like Sagittarius? You do. You are so sweet. Okay, so we've also got the Magician reversed. There's somebody tricky, and you know what? The Magician reversed is right next to this King of Wands, all right? So King of Wands, and you've got to kind of watch out for this, because King of Wands is a very passionate, usually masculine, and he's very determined. He's very magnetic and very charismatic and fun, but he's right next to a Magician reversed. Let's clarify that. That's in your final outcome. Now, you may be, you showed up initially as the Queen of Wands. You may be drawing in your divine counterpart. Okay, so let's look at this for a minute. I feel like you walked away from one attraction, but now the universe is like, how about this one? or somebody's like, how about this one? You know? But there's something about this Magician reverse that I don't like that's next to it. So let's see. Let's see what this says. What's up with all that? What's up with that is Five of Cups. There has been, with this tricky thing, this is a different energy. Okay, whole different energy. You're afraid of this because of this. These are two, I'm glad they clarified that. This is two different energies. So King of Wands is not the tricky energy. Whoever betrayed you was. Now, this situation is still trying to, cast a shadow on a new person. Like, I don't know, that person would just betray me too. I'm just going to walk away from it. Sag, you're a fast learner. You don't need to go through experiences over and over again in order to get your earth lessons. You're like, no, I got it. I was betrayed. So, but let's see what the cards say about this, because they are showing you this King of Wands, who would be a divine counterpart, who would be somebody very fiery like you are, maybe a fire sign like Sag, Leo, Aries. And then there's victory right next to it. So let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I know some of you are clicking off right now. You're like, nope, I'm not going to even listen to this. If you're still here, let's see. If you're still here, this has to do with Nine of Pentacles. I don't know. This is still about you being self-sufficient, okay? This is about you being self-sufficient, even if your divine counterpart shows up. So they're not trying to take that from you. I feel like they're very self-sufficient and independent too, especially if you've met another Sagittarius. And they're, look, King of Wands, and this one has a lion on it. You could be meeting a Leo. There you go, Sag. I can't make this up. I'm asking for clarification from a whole different deck, and they give me King of Wands again. You are meeting a King of Wands. What happens when you meet the King of Wands? I wonder if they'll tell us. Any ideas? I feel like this is somebody who's your equal and not somebody who's going to try to take from you. Sagittarius can be very generous, as can all the fire signs. And I feel like some of you were really taken advantage of in a previous relationship with this awful Magician reversed. We've got the Hanged Man. This is you getting out of limbo. Limbo was in your crossing card here. So it's almost like meeting this energy, Sag, is going to get you out of a state of limbo. I feel like it enables you to move forward. So I think you're moving forward to this, all right? And this is your victory card, which has also come up twice, the Six of Wands, which I was super excited about. Public acclaim, being in the spotlight, people noticing your success. And I think this King of Wands is noticing your success because they also have success. So this card really wants to come out. Oh, wow. Nine of Cups. So, Sag, you are getting your success. You've wished for success. Here it is. Nine of Cups, the wish card. You're getting your wish fulfillment. Whatever your success, whatever it is that you have asked for and that you're wanting at this time, you're getting it. getting it big time. I think 2025 is going to be Sagittarius's year, and it's about time, right? I've felt this actually for several years, even back in 2020 when everything was so haywire. I kept hearing 2025, and I was like, oh, that's a long time off. I can't wait that long. But I kept hearing 2025 is like a new beginning. New beginning. And honestly, I do seriously feel like there's a golden age coming in. I do. I feel it really strongly. Every time I hear that term, I'm like, yeah, I get it. I feel it. I've had dreams about it. I've had little flips in reality where reality flipped over into fifth dimension, and it's beautiful. And look at the sun coming out when I'm talking about this. It's getting really bright in here. See, it's all connected. We are all connected. And Sag, I'm going to end on this, but something really good's coming for you guys. Really, really good this year. Okay, on that note, have a really super wonderful day. Love you guys.